Hello class, welcome. We're going to do a quick review of what we saw in the last class last Saturday. I'm going to include the exercises we did in class with a brief explanation of each of them. Please consider that the important part here is the practice. Practice is the only one that is going to make us master the language. So here we go. Please, if you have your notes printed, if you have printed the book, great. If not, please try to use a notebook because sometimes we need to write in order to keep a better comprehension of the subjects. Here we go. Basically what we saw in the last class was this: nationalities, the verb to be, and speak using the short forms, the contractions of the verb to be. Of course, the contractions are, for example, if I'm saying I am, instead of saying that, I will say I'm. I am Francisco. I'm Francisco. You are Carlos. You're Carlos. Ella es, she is Alicia. She is Alicia. And so on. Okay? That means I need to use the personal pronouns. I, you, he, she, we, they, it, and you as a plural. Remember, you can be singular and can be plural, more than one. So remember that, and let's continue with the class. Okay, here we go. Since we are going to take a look on nationalities and the verb to be, we need to find a way to combine them, to put them together. And this presentation is going to help you to do that. We are going to learn how to ask about nationalities and how to go with a short answer to that. Here we go. The presentation name is Where Are You From? And here we have a map of the world. We have lots of countries and lots of flags. The way we identify the country with the flag. So we're going to use a few of them. Here we go. First of all, where are you from? And the way to answer that could be something like this. Let's look at the flag. The flag, of course, you know that is the American flag is from USA, from the United States of America. So, where are you from? I'm from the United States. I'm an American. Nice. Let's take a look at the next one. This is the Peru flag. So the question is, where are you from? I'm from Peru. I'm Peruvian. Where are you from? I'm from Brazil. I'm Brazilian. Where are you from? I'm from Argentina. I'm Argentinian. Where are you from? I'm from Colombia. I'm Colombian. Where are you from? I'm from Chile. I'm Chilean. Where are you from? Of course we know this flag. I'm from Mexico. I'm Mexican. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. I'm Canadian. Where are you from? I'm from France. I'm French. Where are you from? I'm from Spain. I'm Spanish. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. I am German. I'm German. Where are you from? I'm from Australia. I'm Australian. Where are you from? I'm from Korea. I'm Korean. Where are you from? I'm from China. I'm Chinese. Now it's your turn. Where are you from? Good. I'm from Japan. I'm Japanese. We also did this little exercise, trying to find the countries according to the flags. So, take a look at that and try to do it on your own time, okay? This is also another exercise so you can write. Try to write correctly the names of the countries in English. And these are a couple of examples on how to answer these questions and how to introduce yourself and your country and your nationality. Hi, my name is Matthew. I am from USA, so I am an American. Hi, my name is Matthew. I am from USA, so I am an American. I'm an American. Good morning, my name is Akira. I am from Japan, so I'm Japanese. I'm using the contraction I'm from Japan, so I'm Japanese, because I want you to try to use that, okay? Hello, my name is Leonel. I'm from Argentina, so I'm an Argentinian. I'm using again the contraction. So, where are you from? Please notice that when we are asking questions, the verb to be goes in the beginning of the sentence. Are. Are you from Mexico? Is that car well parked? We are going to begin with the verb to be the question. And when we answer, we say, yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, we are. Are Lionel Messi and Carlos Esteves Argentinians? Yes, they are. Are Cristiano Ronaldo and Pepe Brazilians? No, they aren't. They're Portuguese. That's the way we're going to use the verb to be, the nationalities, in a sentence. But let's move on. We worked with our book, pages 10 and 11. These are the pages number 10 and 11. Here we have them. Please take a look on them. We're going to work with them and also with page number 95. Let's begin in page number 10. Here we're going to work with the verbs to be, nationalities, and how to stress words. Okay? So exercise number 1. They are asking, complete the sentence with the country. I'm Japanese. She's from. Please notice that we're going to say something like this. She's, his, where, there. Those are the contractions that we are using here. She's from, and you're going to give me the country here. I'm Canadian. I'm Mexican. You're going to write the countries there. Also, you will need to listen to some of the tracks. The tracks that you should have downloaded already, okay? Probably you already have them. You're going to work with that because this is important in order to have a model to work with. You're going to use them and you're going to read or listen and repeat most of the times. I'm from Spain. She's Spanish. If he's a woman, if he's a man. If he's a woman, you're going to say she's. If he's a man, you're going to say his. Okay? Talking about pronunciation. The track number 45 gives us a couple of examples that we will use. We're going to work and try to find if the stress is in the same syllable or is in a different one. Same with the letter S, different with the letter D. And here we have two examples. Brazil, Brazilian. If you notice, the second syllable here, sil, is the one that is stressed. Brazil. The other one is Brazilian. Brazilian is the same. That's the reason it has an S. But what happens with this word? Say it aloud there in your homes. Now say this. It's different, right? Because here we say China, China, chai. And here we say Chinese, Chinese. And the stress is in the second syllable. That's the reason it's different. So you're going to work with the rest of the countries that you have here, and you're going to tell me. England, English, Canada, Canadian, Peru, Peruvian, Mexico, Mexican, Japan, Japanese, Vietnam, Vietnamese. Are these different or the same? You're going to tell. Also, you need to listen to this part, number 46, and try to come with the correct sound that you're going to hear. Here we have a couple of signs. This looks like an S, like an letter S, letter X, but it's a long one. This is a phonetic sign for this sound. Shh. Shh. It's like the sound you do when you're trying to tell somebody to be quiet. Children, for example. Shh. Shh. It's not the sound, the S sound. It's shh. So the words now. Let's say the words. Shower. She. Spanish. English. Vacation. Vacation. Even when you have a letter T and an I, you're going to use the sound sh. Vacation. What about this one? We know a little bit this, right? Because we have something similar in Spanish. We have ch, chavo, chapulín, chorizo. Here we have chess, teacher, chair, China, Portugal. It sounds like a T without putting the tongue to say the letter T. Is without saying that, we're using something like this. Okay? So let's practice that sound whenever you can. The next exercise is to listen to track number 48 or read the sentences that you have here in this dialogue. And you're going to match it. You need to write number 1, number 2, number 3 in these boxes, A, B, or C. The first sentence says here in the first part of the dialogue, excuse me, are digits 3? So you're going to write number 1 here, here, or here, depending on what you think is the correct answer. Also, because of the text, you need to tell me if this is correct or is wrong. And here you have an example with a cross mark. Cross mark. Check right for the correct things. Cross mark for the wrong ones. The first one says, Max and Liz are American. Max and Liz are American. And it's not correct because here Max says, I'm Max and she's Liz. We're Canadians. So they're Canadians. They're not Americans. So this is comprehensive reading. You're going to read it and then you're going to come with the correct answer. On page 11, what we did is to complete this little chart. Here we have the positive way to say things. Here we have the negative way. Where, we are. You're, you are. There, what is that contraction for? For which positive way to say it? And here you have the negative way. They aren't. So you need to come with you what? We what? Okay? You need to use the verb to be there. In the following part, what you're going to do is to answer the questions according to the model provided, to make the question and to answer the question. Like this one. Is Adele American? And there you have the verb to be at the beginning. Is Adele American? No, she isn't. She's English. That's what you're going to do for each of the examples. Here you have Giselle Bündchen. Here you have tacos. Here you have sandwiches. Remember, you're using the pronoun and you're using the verb to be. And remember that the pronouns has that rule. We are using are with the plural pronouns. We, they, you. And we use is with the singular ones. The first person and the third person. I, he, she, it. On page 95, you're going to complete the sentences using the pronoun. You're going to read at the subject and you're going to come with the pronoun. Luis and Pedro are from Lima. They're from Lima. Andy and I'm including myself in the sentence. What I'm going to say if I'm included? What is the pronoun for that? And you're going to complete that. The next part is similar to something that we have seen so far. You're going to read the sentence and you're going to give me the positive form and the negative form. Claire and I, Chilean. We're Chilean because we is us, nosotros. You and Henry, teachers. You aren't teachers because you have here the negative sign, the minus sign. And so you're going to complete this. The last part is to use the verb to be and contractions when they are possible. For example, this. They aren't Portuguese. They're Spanish from Madrid. Why we're using aren't? Because here we have the correction. They are telling us that they're from Spanish and Madrid. That's the reason we are using aren't, the negative way, because we have a correction. For such a reason, you need to pay attention to what the sentence is saying here. Okay? Please take a look at that, read it, and so you can give me the correct answer for each of this. Some are longer, some are very simpler, like number 8. I, Yumiko, she, Emi, we, from Japan. So what you're going to add here is the personal pronoun, the verb to be for the personal pronoun I, the verb to be for she, the verb to be for we. Okay? And I am going to include the answers for these exercises. But first I'm going to put a pause sign so you can answer. Please pause the video, go, answer every question, and then you can check if you did correctly. Okay? Here we go. Here's the pause. So here's the pause sign. Please pause the video and come back when you finish your exercises. Okay, here are the answers. Pause the video whenever you want to check. Exercise number 1 we have here is about nationalities. I'm Japanese. She's from Japan because she's a woman. She's. He is from Canada because he's a man. She is from Mexico. If we had a couple of guys, then we're going to say there. About this one, the answers are Brazil is the same. Brazilian, China, Chinese, England, English, Canada, Canadian. Okay? Canada. The first one, Canadian is different. Peru, Peruvian is the same. Mexico, Mexican is the same. Japan, here it goes here. Japanese, it goes here, it's different. And the same goes for Vietnam and Vietnamese. About the conversations that we have here. Okay, conversation number 1 is this. Here we can see that they are arriving. They have this, a map of Boston, and the woman is saying this. She's moving her hand to tell them sit. That's the reason we clearly understand that says this. Excuse me, are these seats free? Yes, they are. Please sit down. Now the second one can be a little trickier. Are you on vacation? Why is he asking if they're on vacation? Because of the map and because of the backpack. That's the reason he is asking if they are on vacation. And Max and she's Liz, we're Canadian. Are you on vacation? Yes, we are. What about you? And so on. And the last one will be, of course, letter B. Are you American? No, we aren't. She's asking if they're from Japan because of their looks, of their eyes probably, and also because this girl is reading a Japanese book. That's the reason probably they're asking that. So now you need to understand this one here. Max and Liz are American. Wrong. They're Canadian. Max and Liz are on vacation. Yes, here it says. Max says, yes, we are. And so on. Now, about the next part. The next part, if you don't know the nationality of each of these things that we have here, either is a person or a thing, it's irrelevant. The important part is that you can say like this, that you can structure the conversation like this. That can you form the question using the verb to be in front. Is Adele American? No, she isn't. She is English. Is Gisele Bündchen American? No, she isn't. She's Brazilian. And so on with the rest of them. We have here the example of the tacos. Tacos is a thing. So probably you can think, like it happened in class, that it should be it. No, it's not it, because the word is in plural. It is asking for tacos, more than one. If there are more than one, then the pronoun is the pronoun they. Are tacos Peruvian? No, they aren't. They're Mexican. So I'm going to give you a look at the correct answers. If you need to pause the video to check the answers, do it. I'm going to make a close-up in each of the questions. These are the answers for this exercise. Pause it, the video I mean, if you need it. The chart that you should have completed. Now each of the sentences that you should have come with. Are tacos Peruvian? No, they aren't. They're Mexican. Are banh mi sandwiches Vietnamese? Yes, they are. Is Cristiano Ronaldo the Brazilian? No, it says not Che. I'm sorry. Not he isn't. He is Portuguese. I made a mistake here. Sorry for that. Is Lenovo American? No, it isn't. It's Chinese. Is Robert Pattinson Canadian? No, he isn't. He is English. He is English. Is Samsung Japanese? No, it isn't. It's Korean. It's Korean. Is Land Rover British? Yes, it is. Is Lucy Liu Chinese? No, she isn't. She's American. We're not going to say, are Lucy Liu Chinese, because are will not belong here, okay? We use is. Now the answers for the last part. Here we have them. We, it, they, she, they, he, you, we. You need to identify. You're talking about two people. You're talking about they, them, they. Rosa is a she. Tom and Jenny are a they. Andy and I, myself, we, and so on. Positive, negative sentences. Positive, there. Negative, we aren't. Positive, you're. Negative, they aren't. Positive, we're. Negative, oh, actually this is wrong. It should be say, you aren't on vacation. Sorry for this. Here we have the answer. You aren't on vacation. You aren't on vacation. Now the last exercise, I'm going to scroll down slowly so you can take a look at the answers from 1 to 5 and from 6 to 12. Take a look at that, pause the video, check if your answers are correct, if your answers are correct. Here we have them. Okay. Now, sometimes you're going to use the full form of the verb to be, and sometimes you're going to use the contracted way. Remember, when you're speaking, it's better to use contractions because that's what you're going to hear. It's more natural to hear that. Okay, so in the example in number 11, you aren't in class. You are in class number 3, and she is in class 4. Why we're using here you are instead of you're? Well, just because when you're doing something like in a positive way, when you're using it like that, you're going to use the full form. You are. You're being very emphatic about something, okay? But you can use the contracted way anyway at this point. So that's it. I wanted to make it shorter, but I couldn't. It's a 23-minute video, but I hope that you have used it and it can keep you in the same track as the rest of the class. Well, bye-bye. Take care. Have a nice vacation. Oh, and if you decide, we can meet next Saturday. Bye-bye.